If you want to create eye-catching photos that look professional and polished, one of the best techniques is blurring backgrounds or distracting elements, whether that's extra people or clutter behind your subject. Today I'm going to walk you through 3 practical ways to blur backgrounds or people in Photoshop CC 2018. By the end of this tutorial, you'll not only know how to add the perfect artistic blur, but also understand exactly how each method works, so you can choose what fits your project best. Let's jump right in. The first method is using the Blur Gallery filter, which gives you a realistic and controllable blur, perfect for focusing attention on your subjects while softening the background. To start, make sure you select your background layer in the Layers panel. If your goal is to isolate just the subject and blur everything else, you'll want to create a selection of the subject first. I recommend using the Object Selection tool. Just drag a box around your main subject, and Photoshop does a pretty solid job with the initial cutout. Once you've got that selection, invert it. This flips the focus onto the background area, leaving your subject untouched. If you're new to selections, don't worry, Photoshop makes it easier every year. Now head up to Filter and then Blur Gallery. Here you'll see options like Field Blur and Iris Blur. Let's break those down a bit. Field Blur lets you set pins anywhere in your image, almost like placing little anchors. Each pin has a ring you can twist to change how blurry that spot becomes. If you want a really crisp transition from blurry to sharp, say, the edge of someone's shoulder, hold down Ctrl or Command and double-click the pin to set the blur to 0. That way the area right by the pin stays sharp while everything else fades out, almost like adjusting the depth of field in a camera. For Iris Blur, you'll see an ellipse appear on your image. Put the center pin right on your subject. It'll keep their face and body sharp. You can click and drag the outer edges of the ellipse to control how far the blur spreads, and those little points let you adjust how smooth the transition is. If this sounds finicky, just take a breath and experiment. The controls are surprisingly intuitive once you start dragging things around. On the right side panel, you'll find even more fine-tuning options for blur strength and transition zones. Play with these controls until the background looks soft but natural. When you're happy with the effect, simply press Enter or click OK at the top to apply the blur. If you need something faster, method 2 is the basic blur filter. It's perfect for quickly blurring out a person's face or a messy spot. Grab a selection tool like the Lasso or Quick Selection tool and outline the area you want softer. Then go up to Filter Blur and select something like Gaussian Blur. You'll get a handy preview window. Take your time with the radius slider. A small move makes a gentle blur, while a bigger jump really fades everything out. Don't forget to refine your edges here. You can use the feather option in the dialog box. This makes the blur gently blend into the rest of your image. Or if you want more control, add a layer mask and use a soft brush to manually blend the transition. Once satisfied, click OK and your filter is applied. Finally, method 3, the blur tool. If you're looking for precision, this tool is your best friend. Find it grouped with the sharpen and smudge tools in the tools panel. Pick a brush tip that suits the size of the area you want to work on, and set the strength. Think of strength as how much blur is added with each stroke. Then simply drag the brush across the spots you want blurred. It's as easy as painting. Just remember, gentle strokes are key for a natural look. If you go too far, don't worry, you can always step back with undo. And there you have it, 3 effective ways to blur backgrounds or people in Photoshop CC 2018. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and if you've got questions or want to see more in-depth guides, just drop a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a new Photoshop tip or trick. Thanks for watching and happy editing.